Ready?
Ready.
Nice. That one was your quickest by far. That is 4.25.
Hey guys, late Boy Scout here. So the one thing that kept me from becoming a distinguished graduate in the rifle class that I took down at Front Sight was pretty much going prone at 100 yards. If I had taken my time, if I had really gotten my sight picture correct, I probably would have distinguished graduated from that class. I know that because I was able to examine my shots afterwards, and that's where I lost the most points. So I know that that's the one thing I need to work on the most if I'm ever going to go back down there, take that class, and finally become a distinguished graduate of the 4-day rifle class, which I hope to do in the future. So today, we're going to work on going prone and sending shots out to 100 yards. Now, the target that I was shooting at down at Front Sight was one of their silhouette targets, and so the thoracic cavity area was probably a little bigger than the 10-inch plate that I'm shooting at from 100 yards today. But they are still roughly the same amount of area. So if I can hit that 10-inch plate pretty repeatedly, pretty reliably from this prone position under 5 seconds, I'm going to feel pretty good about taking that class again and hopefully getting the Distinguished Graduate Certificate next time so that I can move on to their more advanced classes.
All right, you ready?
Ready.
So what's your goal you're going for?
Under 5.
Under 5 seconds?
Yeah.
To go prone and hit that first shot?
Yeah.
I think you did pretty well, my friend.
How'd I do?
You did 4.4 even.
Nice. Nice. All right, let's do that 5 more times, and then I'll feel good. That was a miss. So rather than just take another shot, we're just going to go through the whole thing again, try to get a clean shot every time.
Nice. 4.64. Nice. 4.43.
Cool. Let's try to nail a couple more, and then we'll try to discuss sort of the mechanics of what I'm doing.
.42.
See, I knew I was pulling that one, but I took the shot anyway because I thought I was going over time. That's a big fault of mine. I did that during Front Sight as well, during the Front Sight test. And if I had only taken a little more time to ensure the shot connection, I would have gotten the points. So I need to work on that too.
That's one thing time will do to you, huh?
Yeah.
I love these time drills because they put an added layer to the stress. Nice. That one was your quickest by far. That is 4.25.
All right, so I want to take some time and describe the mechanics of what I'm doing and going prone and trying to nail these shots. This is one thing that I didn't really take enough time to practice and figure out for myself while I was down at Front Sight. The pace of classes is very fast. We're moving through information very quickly. There's not a ton of time to focus on one little thing and minute details and mechanics of moving into certain positions. So it's up to you really at the end of the night to go back to your hotel room or wherever you're staying and try to work on some of those things. And that's one thing I should have done in regards to going prone. I might have passed the test if I had. So post front sight, I decided I was going to work on that, try to better my time, and really nail these mechanics so that I could better that time. So let me describe to you what I'm doing. The toe of the stock stays in the shoulder pocket. Maintain a firm grip here. My support hand stays at the front of the gun until I fall to my knees. Safety comes off, go to your knees. Support hand comes off the gun, come forward, elbow is planted, other elbow is planted, cheek on the stock, weld in, take your shot. Or at least that's the idea. Coming back up, you want to kind of turn the gun down, get it out of your face, do your after action, looking side to side. Support hand comes up, brings you to a kneeling position where every time you change elevation, you reassess, come back up, reassess again, back to safe, and then you're good to go. So those are some mechanics of going down into prone. Of course, coming back up was just kind of stuff that they taught and made very clear to us. But the mechanics of going down was something that I didn't focus on enough down at front sight. Spent a little more time focusing on that on my own once I got home. Today, I'm feeling fairly confident that I can nail that target at 100 yards from prone within 5 seconds on the go command. And that makes me pretty happy. Can the mechanics I talked about on the AR really translate over to this AK? I'm going to try to demonstrate that now, and we'll see how it works. All right. So I sailed that first shot a little high, I think. Managed to get the second one on target. And how fast was that first shot?
5.89.
5.89, okay. So a little bit slower with the AK. It's not a big surprise because I am using iron sights. I'll try it again and see if I make any difference.
Ready? Nice. 5.02.
5.02. If I could do that 5 times in a row, I would pass the class down at front sight with this AK with iron sights. So, regardless of the platform, I think the mechanics are basically the same. Make sure that you have that gun in a ready position with the toe of the stock in your shoulder pocket so that when you do go down to your knees, you can lift that gun up and have that one point of contact already established. Then it's just a matter of falling down, maintaining that point of contact, getting your support side to push those sights over, and getting your shot off. If you can do that, probably doesn't matter what rifle you have. Again, those are some of the mechanics of going prone. I hope this has been helpful. As I said before, I try to push the best accuracy I can out of my guns, especially the ones with iron sights. I want to do the best I possibly can with iron sights before I ever put any type of optic on my gun, because I want to know that the gun inherently has some accuracy before I dress it up to improve the accuracy.